Hey everybody, welcome back. Kovac here, and for this one I'll be going over and playing around with what I believe to be the top 5 best weather abilities in PvP pet battles. Now, a couple of disclaimers keep in mind is that to remember that this is all opinionated, so anything you disagree with, that's perfectly fine. And Sunlight will definitely not be played, nor do I believe it to be a highly skillful weather ability, so yeah, I don't consider that an option there. And it looks like I didn't choose fast enough, but that's okay. I think Snowballed Run is what I wanted to go into anyway. And I have Call Blizzard here as number 5 on the list. Pretty great ability, I'd say. Definitely needed some love, so I'm glad that Blizzard, Blizzard, get it, was able to give it a little bit of change. Definitely needed it. I do like Call Blizzard. It's a pretty great ability. Pretty looked down upon too, I'd say, honestly. I'm just gonna go ahead and commit with my Snowballed Runt. Okay, just gonna go for a taunt there. I'd kind of prefer that over Unholy Ascension. I've been seeing a lot of Unholy Ascension with Valks lately, and I'm starting to think that Unholy Ascension might be a tad bit better than Haunt in just a couple of different ways. I don't know why he decided to go for a deflection. That's just going to allow me to get off more stuff here. I think I'm just going to go for a Snowball. Now, probably going to go for a Sandstorm. There is a potential that this will miss under it. If that happens, that would be great. It didn't happen. That was wishful thinking. It would have been funny if it did happen, but it didn't. So what can you do? Now we don't have any more Call Blizzard to put out. I'm just going to go ahead and go into Trunks now. I'm going to go ahead and go for my AoE. Ooh, that's a nice AoE. Even another Sandstorm. Are you getting deflection off cooldown like a weirdo? Yeah, he's gonna do it like a weirdo. Weirdo! Or maybe he's just trying to get back to another Sandstorm. You never know. Maybe it's not as much of a weirdo as I thought. No, Trunks. We need to hit harder than that, my friend. Harder than that if we're going to want to defeat this Anubis Idol. I'm definitely going to go... Why? Why would you do that, man? It makes no sense. You could have gone for a Sandstorm. My dude. You can't be serial right now. Oh my goodness. The brain of your casual Anubis Idol player here. What a funny guy. Or gal, you never know. Never know these days. Okay. Yeah, let's just go. I don't want to potentially risk missing this on both of those. Plus, now my damage is negated, so I'll take that out. Deal strong damage with a bling. What? Okay, okay. Alright now. That explains it all. That explains everything. Huh. Okay, inflation. It's probably gonna take me out. Probably. Guess we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, barely. Dang it. Alright, let's bring in Trunks now. Yeah, let's go for it. We're pretty screwed at this point. Oh, it was so close though. So close. Even with him, well, I mean, there was a chance that all those could have missed, and then I could have scooted out a win there. But regardless, yeah, Call Blizzard, really great ability. Essentially, what it does, well, I ought to bring one up because Call of Winter isn't going to tell me, but I'll just use Tiny Snowman as a good example. Call Blizzard. Oh, by the way, they did buff the damage of Call Blizzard, the initial damage it does. So, for example, Tiny Snowman does $3.99 with it up front. Definitely wasn't $3.99 before, but I don't think the same was done with Call of Winter. But anyway, back to Call Blizzard. Set it out 3-round cooldown, pretty great. Last 9 turns, and during Blizzard, all pets are considered chilled except elementals, obviously. Elemental's such a great racial. A lot of people look down on that for whatever reason. It's a damn good racial. But under that, and as well under that, you do 25% extra damage with elemental abilities. And this can be anything from a Call of Winter, it could be an Avalanche from, say, Trunks, which hits crazy hard, by the way, if you didn't know. Or Thunderbolt as another great example from the MPD. So, yeah, Call Blizzard, great ability / weather overall. And definitely needed those upgrades to it. Now, next up on the list, we've got Cleansing Rain / Acid Rain, whichever way you want to look at it. Acid Rain, the ability that's an AoE, and it puts out Cleansing Rain, and then from there you need Cleansing Rain in order to do extra damage with, say, an aquatic ability, or Dreadful Breath, as you can see here. By the way, I also got my hands on a Power Droplet of Yasiraj. Before it was always a Power Balance, which is not as good, so this is definitely a first time for me. Just going to go into it now. A Terraclaw Hashling. I don't see that every day. Did you see how that maggot moved too? That was kind of creepy. Let's just go for Acid Rain. That whole thing with Dreadful Breath, obviously. You throw up Acid Rain, then start spamming your Dreadful Breaths. Now with hard hitters such as Droplet Yasiraj and Rock Breath, you're going to be doing quite a bit of damage. Except against things like Beast here, like this maggot. Which, the maggot is basically going to be the only concern that I have to worry about, even though it's obviously not a very good pet in its own right. It's just a random maggot. I don't know why I chose to use some random maggot. I'm going to go ahead and go for a Swallow You Whole, just so I can do a little bit extra damage to this maggot. How many times can you say maggot in a 1 minute... 1 minute length? Quite a bit in my case. Let's go for Rot Breath. Probably my favorite Dreadful Breath user. I like the design of this maggot. It's abnormally large size. I think this maggot might be just slightly bigger. But yep, I just love Rot Breath. One of my favorite pets, to be honest. Mostly for his nice moveset, I'd have to say. Let's go ahead and throw my Spiked Skin so he deals some damage back to himself. And go for more Dreadful Breaths. As soon as he activates my racial, I'll be doing even more damage. Oh, thank goodness I have Toxic Smoke on my Light Breath. That way I could bring him in and finish off this maggot if it comes to that. And goodbye Terraclaw and Fell Flame that never got to see battle. Okay, this maggot's almost dead. I wonder if he even realized that his pets on the back row even died. They both died at the same exact time. Darn. Yeah, Dreadful Breath is still really awesome. I don't think there's really been any changes that's happened to it. If any at all, and if anything, I think it just got better at some point in the past. I don't really know. But yeah, Cleansing Rain. Basically, well, let me go ahead and bring one out. With Bile Toad, I guess will be our example. So Cleansing Rain. The actual ability will restore health to each of the pets, and then it stays out for 9 turns. Pretty great right there. And during Cleansing Rain, all damage over time effects are reduced by 1 round, aka dots. A good example of that was that I think the acidic goo of that maggot that he kept spamming. And then also aquatic type abilities deal 25% more damage under Cleansing Rain. So pretty nice ability. It's mostly good because of Dreadful Breath. So yeah, just a really great combination overall. So yeah, number 4 is going to be Cleansing Rain / Acid Rain. Now some pretty good contenders for that are obviously going to be Blight Breath, Tropical Raj, Rot Breath. You also have the Jade Mist Dancer, and a couple other nice options if you're interested. So yeah, moving on to the next one being Toxic Fumes. And this is another reason why I really like Rot Breath, because you can run entirely different moveset on him with a Toxic Fumes build. That's pretty nice. Such a great pet that I love so much. It's got that rarity to it. It's got an awesome moveset, awesome breed, a really awesome racial. You know, what more can you say about it? And Anomalous is the king of Toxic Fumes, so yeah. There are quite a bit of other Toxic Fume users that I haven't got to try out yet, because I haven't played through the new expansion yet. I've been meaning to do that at some point, but I haven't yet. Well, it looks like he went and got him a Sunreaver Micro Sentry. Wonder why he did that. Anybody wants to take a guess? Probably because of my Rot Breath. Who knows? You might even start out with it. Oh, he totally did. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw out my corrosion now. Yep, it's not gonna do full damage thanks to my awesome Magic Racial Anomalous with his crap health. One of the few very awesome magic types thanks to that racial kicking in. And unfortunately, I will go down here, but not without getting out quite a bit of, I guess you can call it AoE, even though they're considered dots. Poison Protocol is just a damn good ability all in its own right, especially under Toxic Fumes, where it gets an extra turn. Yeah, I don't want to really get hit by something potentially strong on this mechanical here, so I'm just going to go into my Carnivorous Slasher. Go for a Poison Lash, because there's no way it's going to survive this turn. Alright. Now all there's left is that Maggot and that Terror Claw back there. I don't know if I want to risk going for anything yet until I know what he has in this middle slot. Okay, he has the heal. So at least I'll go ahead and be able to reset that. 6 turns, by the way, that's pretty great. I need to heal up now, so I'm just going to go for my Leech Seed. And Leech Seed will actually last for an extra turn. It is one of those sort of dots that last an extra turn, which is great, because Leech Seed is an amazing ability in its own right. Okay, let's just keep up the damage here. There goes my Leech Seed. Oh, it just barely took me out. Okay, let's just go for a Contagion Strike. It's going to be my Maggot versus his. His has more health than mine. Let's go ahead and go for my Poison Spit first while this is still out. Okay, now I'll go for Toxic Fumes. Oh, we got a crit right there. That's unfortunate. Let's see what's going to do more damage. Probably Contagion Strike. Oh, he got me though. Barely though. Good on him. He had a team with pets that you don't see too often, so good on him. Probably if I had a different pet than probably the Carnivorous Lasher, then well, Carnivorous Lasher did do pretty great. So all I can say is that was a pretty good game. So pat him on the back. But Toxic Fumes is still a damn good, strong ability and weather. So regardless. Anyway, so Toxic Fumes, 3-round ability, or 3-round cooldown, same as Call Blizzard. Deals quite a bit of damage, leaves toxic gas for 9 rounds, again, awesome. And during this time, all damage over time effects, such as Leech Seed, as you saw there, will last the next turn. And all pets are considered poison, so as long as the weather's up, things like Contagion Strike, you can go straight into. Unless, of course, they're an elemental. Remember that once more. Another example could be Puncture Wound on, say, a Kunchong Hatchling. You can just go straight for it as long as they are poisoned. And yeah, Toxic Fume is just a really damn good ability. Some great contenders are Anomalous, Raw Breath. There are quite a bit of other new ones. I got a Plagueborn Slime here. I haven't got a chance to try him out. He's got Toxic Fumes. There are quite a bit of new wild caught pets that also have it that look pretty darn great. So highly recommend getting those too if you haven't already. I'm definitely going to be getting those once I scurry my way over to the new content. So yep, number 3, Toxic Fumes. So number 2 was a pretty hard decision. I really had to think about it, but there are just many reasons why I have Call Darkness for number 2 instead of number 1. Not saying it's not a amazing ability. Well, I wouldn't say it's amazing, but just really strong. But I feel like the next weather above it is just slightly better, and I have many reasons for it. So yeah, Call Darkness, everyone's probably least favorite weather ability, alongside with Sunlight and Sandstorm. Now, I just had to stretch there. Call Darkness. Thanks to the whole buffing damage to most weather abilities, Call Darkness was one of them. So pets that don't hit very hard, such as the Nightshade Sproutling here, does even more damage. Which is kind of hilarious, to be honest. Nightshade Sproutling just got better. It was pretty much always a good pet ever since WoD, so yeah. So 5-round cooldown, does a lot of damage, obviously. And only stays up 5 turns, and during that time, all healing effects are reduced by 50%, and pets are considered blinded. Except, once again, for elementals, such as the Nightshade, which is another reason why it's so good, and I love it so much. Just because it just completely negates that whole dumb healing effect thing, and that dumb 10% chance to miss. And Nightshade Sproutling, really really great choice for a Darkness team if that's something you want to play with. Some other great contenders are obviously Bone Serpent. He's always been pretty good, even with the whole swap with its abilities here on different tiers. Well, same tiers, as you can see. And then I've got Twilight here. Cursed Dune Watcher. First time ever going against this pet. This is a pretty damn good Sandstorm team from the looks of things, so this ought to be an interesting match. We'll just have to wait and see how this goes. Ooh, I probably should have swapped there. I'm probably going to need Bone Serpent for later. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and... Oh, well, he swapped. Okay, cool. Okay, gonna go for a Bone Barrage now. He's just gonna keep spamming Sandstorm. That's funny. Okay, well I could save you for later. Let's go into Twilight now. Thank God he didn't throw out a Quicksand because that's the main thing I was worried about. Alright, Call Darkness here. If he deflections, cool. That means I can go into Surge of Light. If he swaps, cool, because someone's gonna get hit. So either way, as long as this doesn't miss. Okay, great. Haha, you missed. Ooh. Well, just go for Twilight Fire. Oh, okay, well. Whatever floats your boat, I suppose. Gonna pass here. That's kind of a risk, because he could have swapped, I guess, if he really wanted to. Another really good thing about Darkness is it also halves the healing from the humanoid racial, so he's not getting like, what, 70 health per time, each time that he hits. So that's great. Oh crap, I forgot just how fast Dune Watcher is. That's not good at all. Oh, he's even faster than the Nightshade by 1 point. 1 freaking point. Can you believe that? Come on, stun! Aw, wishful thinking. Okay, let's just go for a Twilight Fire. Yay, still alive. Okay, I think I might save you for later then. Ooh, nice. Go for Bone Barrage first. Ooh, I feel like this is going to be a close match. Living Sandling. It's a damn good pet. Really damn good pet. I'll be guaranteed to get off 2 abilities here. Hopefully I can get some damage done with Bone Barrage here. I really need it. Nice. Now, if I can land this, that would be amazing. Ha! You should have swapped or something, dude. That's not going to save you. The only thing I could have saved you is if I missed. And thank God I didn't. Alright, so. As long as I don't miss, I will be looking really good right now. Okay, thank God. Thank God. Oof, I can breathe with a sigh of relief. Oh man. Oh, okay. Twilight didn't miss a single time during that whole match. My Twilight, for whatever reason, loves to miss a whole bunch. Whew, I need to... That deserves a moment. Holy crap. I was scared that whole entire match. Wow, cursed Dune Watcher. Why do you have 326 speed? Just outspeed normal SS breeds. Yikes. Yikes. Oh man. Another really good thing to pair up with Call Darkness is obviously Surge of Light. One of the, probably the only thing, if not a couple of the few things that doesn't rely on the target actually being blinded in order to have a 100% chance to stun. It's as long as Darkness is out, then it has a 100% chance to stun, as long as it hits too. And my Twilight, if anyone remembers from the past, loves to miss a whole bunch. So I got really scared there, because that Living Sandling could have easily, and I mean easily, turned that back around. I could have still won, but Living Sandling is just a really damn good pet. Really good pet. Anyway, like I said, there are quite a bit of really good Call Darkness contenders. Bone Serpent, Nightshade, Spratling, Twilight, and a whole bunch of others, as you can see here. Another one could be, I guess, Blind Rat, Dread Hatchling. Got a couple bats here. Frostfur Rat's a really good, popular one. A bunch of new ones too, like the Count, Stony, Batty, stuff like that. So, yep. Number 2, got Darkness here. Now, for number 1, obviously everybody should have saw it coming by this point, and it is Sandstorm. Now, there's a number of reasons why I feel like Sandstorm is just a tad bit better than Darkness, although if you feel like Darkness is better, then, you know, that's your own right. Darkness is a really good ability, so I wouldn't put it past you if you thought that. I just personally feel like Sandstorm is a tad bit better, and I'll go over why just a second. So 2 undeads and a bird. I'm going to start out with Living Sandling. It's a really damn good pet, as I've stated, and it's pretty good against any of his pets. His bird is what I'm kind of most concerned about. Kind of feel like going for Quicksand first, that way I can get it back sooner. Huh, warning squawk. Alright, let's go for my Sandstorm now. Hit him hard. Now he's below his racial. Do I want to switch? If I switch, no one's going to... I don't think he can hit me as long as Sandstorm is out. But he totally could have hit my Living Sandling there, I think. Okay, let's just go ahead and finish him off. Boom. Goodbye, Direbeak, and we're looking pretty good here. Oh, he just flat out ran away. Okay, well, I kind of want to run that back then, because that was over a little too quick. Ooh, nice. Got a flawless stone there, and I have quite a bit of pets that I need to level up anyway. Okay, let's run that back. Huh. All critters. You know, I saw the name of this pet and I was like, what the hell is a Dennycon? Is that a new pet? Nope, it's just a Wolpertinger. Alright, well, here Tunneler is going to have an absolute blast versus his team. Although he could have an absolute blast against me as well, I guess. Alright, Sandstorm. Boom. Let's go ahead and double dip on my defenses here. Really love the Akir Tunneler. Based on that, I really like its design too. Oh, buddy. Buddy, there's no way you're going to hit me. Not with that and that up. What's that, like 180 damage reduction? Really insane. Akir Tunneler's just really strong. Oh no, I missed. It's pretty strong in BFA. Oh, I missed again. And it only got better with the new expansion, thanks to the whole damage buff to most of the weather abilities. Goodbye, Moa. He sure does have a lot of beast damage, doesn't he? Now this is Peanut, isn't it? Yep. Sure is. Let's go ahead and throw this up again. Oh. That hurt. At least I'll be able to reduce a lot of this damage. Oh, there goes a miss from him. No, Akir Tunneler. He had to hit really high in order to kill me. Possibly even the max. Alright, Yargy Gardling. Let's come on out. Finish him with a Sandstorm. Wolpertinger has always been one of those pets that is very questionable. I've always questioned, why the hell does this thing exist? It's not good at all. It has weird moveset. And it's just not a very pleasant looking pet either. So yeah, it's just a pet that I kind of wish didn't exist. I live. Okay, well, let's just finish you off with a hard-hitting Sandstorm. Boom. Alright, nicely done. I think I got another Either some charms or a stone. Oh, okay. Got a little battle training stone there. So yeah, Sandstorm. 5-round cooldown. Deals a lot of damage, obviously. Stays up for 5 turns, and during that time, depending on the attack power on your pet, higher attack power, the more that the damage is reduced under Sandstorm, then obviously you got that 10% chance to miss, which happens more often than you think. So yeah, Sandstorm, a bunch of reasons why I feel like it's just a bit better than Darkness is, for example, if you take elementals into account under Darkness, you know, they don't have to worry about missing, they don't have to worry about their healing being reducted. However, under Sandstorm, yes, they still don't miss, however, their damage is still reducted. And a lot of elementals, such as Nightshade Sproutling, deal damage in increments, such as Lash, and that damage reduction is basically going to pulverize the amount of damage it is able to pull off. Actually, a really good counter to the Nightshade would probably be the Akir Tunneler, with how much it's able to reduce that damage. So that's just one of many reasons that I thought of. I could just go on and on, but I, honest God, just feel like Sandstorm is a tad bit better. Not only that, but you see a lot more aquatics than you see Dragonkin, so I guess that could be another reason why. Some really great contenders for Sandstorm are obviously Living Sandling, probably one of the best pets in the game right now. They simply only made it better with buffing Sandstorm, honestly. Its moveset is just really good, especially these 3 right here. Akir Tunneler, really damn good one. Actually made a spotlight video on it. Not sure if it's been posted yet because I've been kind of scheduling my videos. I have never done that before, but I kind of like it because I could schedule on a particular date. So that video is either out now or sometime later, possibly the next day. I'm not too sure. But yeah, Akir Tunneler, really damn good one. I'd highly recommend getting this pet and trying it out. It's just too damn good. Gardeling, again, probably one of the best pets in the game. Could potentially be the best Sandstorm user there is based off of its SS breed, but I'll leave that up to you to decide. Then there's a whole bunch of other contenders. Noobsap Idol, Bronze Protowolf got a little bit better. Drafty got better because of it. You got the Void discarded Noobsap, my favorite pet, Renisha Runt. So yeah, there is a whole bunch of options for you to reign terror with Sandstorm here. So yeah, I think that's going to do it for this one. Now, for anyone wondering why I'm doing this for Critter Week, obviously they're really strong with their abilities. I'm doing it during Critter Week because outside of it, I probably want to get consistent battles as I would otherwise. So most people are understanding of that, so I just ask for that sort of understanding for this time as well. So thank you very much for that as well. So again, the 5 weather abilities that I mentioned were Call Blizzard, Cleansing Rain / Acid Rain. You've got Toxic Fumes here, Darkness, and Sandstorm. So yeah, really hope you guys enjoyed this one, as I know I did. Still got quite a bit of ideas for future videos, and as always, I'm always taking suggestions. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.